What's ridiculous?
He has listed like the Celica and the Cadillac as assets, and those were gifts. And the original amounts that were on listed, like the Morgan Stanley, for it was originally 820,432 and 11 cents, and now it's 800,758.55. That's almost a difference of $20,000. And the portfolio management, there's a difference of almost 15. And the UMA 4897, there's a difference of almost, well, a little over 7,100.
All right. Can you explain these discrepancies, Ms. Broyle?
Yes, to a degree, Your Honor. So the original amounts that we had listed were from a old spreadsheet, and then we were able, from Morgan Stanley, and then we were able to obtain more accurate information from Morgan Stanley with updated statements, and so we updated the spreadsheets accordingly. The first couple spreadsheets, we didn't have all of the information we needed, but since that time, we have received the correct information, and I believe, I have to double check my emails, but I believe we provided that information to Ms. Polz's previous attorney way prior to her withdrawal in the case, Your Honor.
All right. Is there consistency in the valuation date on this spreadsheet?
Yes, I believe they're as close as we can get it, Your Honor. There should be.
Okay.
Okay, well, wait a minute. The date, let's see. On this spreadsheet, it was January 28th of 25. When was the last time you received information from Morgan Stanley?
So the figures that we are using for the Morgan Stanley account are from December 2024 reports.
Yeah, this is from January. These differences are from January.
I'm not sure, Your Honor, I'm not sure what she's looking at, so it's hard for me to say what she's looking at versus what it was included in her pretrial questionnaire. And I mean, frankly, at trial, I'm happy to provide all of the supporting documentation that supports the figures that are on our spreadsheet. So I don't want to box myself into a corner by making statements. I don't have the statements. I wasn't prepared to fully discuss those today. So.
All right.
And
so you're requesting this court establish a valuation date, essentially of date of filing, which would relate back to September of 2024. Is that correct, Ms. Broyles?
Yes, Your Honor. I will say, kind of a caveat. One of our the Morgan Stanley figures that we're going off of are from a December 2024 report that we have, and that was as close as we could get it to the date of filing.
All right. Is there any problem with that being the valuation date, Kathy?
No, not at all. But the numbers have changed. I mean, even the one that I received today have changed since January.
All right. I'm not surprised that account values would change.
Notice how the judge highlights market shifts despite account freezes. Frozen means no one can withdraw, not that balances stay static. If stocks dropped, that's normal volatility. But if money moved post-freeze, then we're talking violation. Do you think this was neglect or intentional maneuvering?
Even on a monthly basis, either they're going to go up or down.
Absolutely, but it was ordered by the court for accounts to be frozen at the November 1st court date.
Has there been invasion of these accounts?
There has not, Your Honor. I would assume that any changes are as a result of the market changing. These are investment accounts.
All right, that certainly seems logical.
Okay. So also the money that he took out of the checking account when he was issued the restraining order and gave it to Morgan Stanley, that needs to be put back. I was supposed to be issued $75,000 in difference because of what was sent to Morgan Stanley. It was half of what he had sent to Morgan Stanley as an investment. And I never got that back. As well as he wants me to give him the house. And he's talking about his father's Cadillac or Corvette, which I have no issues in just giving him because it's an heirloom. But I also used my inheritance to put a down payment on that house of $60,000. And we bought that house together. So why would I just give it to him? That
And I don't
makes
know
no
why you're
sense.
getting into this today.
Well, exactly. I don't.
This isn't a trial. And I just wanted to determine if we have disputes and what issues are in dispute. Really, these discussions might be better held with Ms. Broyles. If you have a complaint with their proposal, they've at least laid out for you what they're going to be proposing to the court. You haven't done that for them,
I did.
as I
I
understand.
don't know the law. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And also
Well, actually, I think you do, because you seem to be able to identify disputes quite readily where your problems are with their proposal. Here would be my suggestion. In fact, it'll be my order. Kathy, if you're going to represent yourself on this thing, then I'm going to establish 14 days from today's date for you to give a formal response to Ms. Broyles on the issues on the pretrial questionnaire.
Okay.
If it could be done in a manner that she could understand, you might even just take a copy of it, write your comments on it. I'm not going to tell you what format to use, but if you've got an issue with what her proposals are, you let her know what those issues are.
Okay.
Representing yourself sounds empowering until deadlines hit. The judge grants her 14 days to respond in writing. Clear, but tough. If she misses it, her arguments could collapse before trial. Ever wonder how hard it is for pro-SE litigants to keep pace legally?
Okay. And
You have 14 days to do that, because I think Ms. Broyles needs to know what's in dispute and what isn't.
okay. As well as perjury and
I don't know what you mean by perjury.
on the trial from November 1st.
Okay, there wasn't a trial on November 1st.
Well,
There was a hearing conducted.
he got on the stand and basically just he lied, just outright lied. And it's $4 a page to have it printed out in Butler County, to have the transcript printed. I can't afford that. And he's supposed to pay his alimony on the 1st of every month. Last month he didn't pay it until the 10th. This month I still haven't gotten it. He took everything we had. I don't have a job. I'm disabled. I'm upset. And I think
Are you receiving disability from a government?
no.
Oh, okay.
He stole my identity. Everybody is using my identity.
These are baseless allegations, perjury, identity theft. There's no basis for these allegations. I'm going to object to this line of.
So noted. Again, she's not under oath. It's not testimony. She may have a basis for what she's saying, and she may not. I'm not going to try to sort that out today. Just be careful what you say here, Kathy. I just hope that if you are going to make accusations, you got proof to back it up.
I do.
Okay. That's the kind of thing that we sort out at the trial. At least right now, I don't have a real perception that there's anything that's undisputed. If so, very little. We've
Well-
got issues regarding property valuation, property division, perhaps spousal support.
Mm-hmm.
Those issues still exist.
You know, the fact of the matter is I just wanted it to be fair and equal and reasonable. I mean, he wants to just discontinue paying spousal support when I've been the housewife for over 33 years. So, yeah.
Are you capable of rejoining the workforce?
No, because I pretty much gave up.
This is emotional. She accuses him of lying, identity theft, and skipping alimony. But without evidence or transcripts, the claims fall flat. The judge's reminder is clear: save accusations for trial, bring receipts. Would you focus on exposing lies first, or securing overdue support?
My mobility, having children, raising those children. I used to get ablations on my lower back. They give 8 different sections of my lower back. I can't afford that anymore. And I had to quit jobs because of the pain. I do not take pain medicine. I do not drink. So, yeah, there's not much I can do. I've had surgeries. I've had my left knee replaced 3 times, my right once. I've had a I've had 7 different surgeries.
All right, Ms. Broyles, unfortunately, this court does not have May or June trial dates to offer. In fact, I think that the most viable trial date that I can offer at this point would be Tuesday, July 29. Mandy, would you check that to make sure nothing else got scheduled very recently here? Tuesday, July 29.
That would work for me, Your Honor.
Very well. We'll establish Tuesday, July 29, 9 o'clock a.m. Courtroom B, in person, Butler County Judicial Center in El Dorado, Kansas. I'm going to establish a deadline for providing of an exhibit notebook. Broyles, Kathy, you're going to have to provide to the opposing party your exhibit notebook by 5 o'clock p.m. on Friday, July the 25th. I would ask, I suppose since we're doing it in person, I don't necessarily need it in advance, but I want the opposing party to have their exhibits provided to the other party by the Friday before.
Okay.
That'll give you only one business day to scrutinize what's in it. But I think under the circumstances, that's appropriate. Friday, July 25th by 5 o'clock, exchange of any documentary exhibit that you intend to introduce. I would prefer it to be in an organized notebook form.
Okay.
Broyles, I know you're quite familiar how to do that. I trust Kathy will also do the same.
I'll seek some advice.
Okay. So what it comes down to, Kathy, you're going to need probably to make 3 of them. You're going to need one to provide to Ms. Broyles. You're going to need one for yourself. You're going to need one for the court.
Okay.
That is if there are any documents that you intend to introduce.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of get the impression that you might.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your decision to represent yourself in this case?
Am going to try and find counsel. I don't know if I can afford any. So, yeah, it'll probably be myself then.
Your Honor, for the record, she's receiving $5,800 of spousal payments a month.
I've also been jumping around from hotel to hotel because I did not want to stay here. And this court case has been drug out for so long that I finally found a place to stay. So as soon as I can save a little bit, then yes, I will most definitely find some counsel.
Okay, it's just that we do need to have an end to this case. I agree with you that
Absolutely.
it's been pending long enough.
Exactly.
And we've established a firm trial date in person on July 29th.
Okay.
And you've got a couple of months here to get your house in order and everything prepared.
Right.
We'll expect both parties to be ready to present evidence to try to work toward finalizing this case on July the 29th.
Absolutely.
Okay. And remember about that 14 days to get your position in writing to Ms. Broyles.
Okay, which means my position, what do you mean
On the issues that she's laid out in her pretrial questionnaire, her client's position on, I think, all
Okay.
the issues in the case.
Okay, I got you. All right.
If
Okay.
that isn't okay with you,
No, that's fine. I
then
will.
you need to make sure she knows exactly what parts of it you're disputing and what your position in return would be.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's only fair because you already know
Oh, yeah,
they need to know your side.
absolutely.
Okay, very good. Trial date again, Tuesday, July the 29th, starting at 9:00 a.m., Courtroom B, Butler County Judicial Center. All right, Ms. Broyles, anything else that the court needs to address at this time?
Trial date set, July 29th, 9 a.m., Butler County Courtroom B. Issues on deck: asset valuation, frozen funds, spousal support, inheritance tracing, and alleged fraud. It's a storm waiting to hit. If you found this case wild, like, share, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.